Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about two things. Plenty of rain in the east, as well as the possibility of snow in the Rockies. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off here with the European model, and we're going to start off here in the east. So, as a bunch of tropical moisture moves into the southeast, we're going to kind of see a system stall out over the east as we kind of see a low pressure right in here, and it just really doesn't move quickly away from the US coastline. But the northeast is at a dodge here with a blocking high pressure close enough to kind of limit the rainfall there. But overall, there's just plenty of moisture out in the eastern US that could impact many areas. Now, the bigger topic, of course, is when we're going to see our first winter storm, as it is getting to that time. So, right now, this is our best guess, right here. And right now, the European model is showing a fairly strong storm. Let's go down here to the snowfall. So, boom. Alright. So, highest snow totals are 3+ feet. But overall, it's a pretty decent 1 to 2 feet of snow across most of the northern tier of the Rockies. So that's pretty significant, and it is up from what we are seeing. Now, one of the big things with this storm is consistency. And we are starting to finally get consistency with the models for this storm. So here's the GFS. Storm rolls onto the coastline. You see some starting off precipitation in the Rockies, then the low pressure moves out into the plains a little bit, storm intensifies, you get some heavier snowfall, and then the storm moves up into Canada. So that consistency is a great thing, and it shows in our snow totals here. And we're going to go to the Kuchera ratio, and you can see here right around, so right through here you kind of have a very similar, let's actually go all the way to the end here, so we'll go to 240 for every single mile run here. So yeah, you see very similar results here, just some very slight variations. And pretty much the same thing goes on with the Canadian model. Shows that storm entering onto the coastline of Washington and Oregon. You get some snow here in the Rockies initially. Then you see the storm ramp up here through the plains and into Canada. So again, let's go to our Kuchera ratio and to 240 hours here. And you see that's also very similar. So the big story here is that we finally have consistency between these three models. And with that consistency, we can now kind of see what this storm will do. Now that all three of these models have this storm forming, and this is right around a week away, we can start zoning in on what the impacts will be, what the overall snow totals will be, everything. Now we can get more of the details. So at the moment, basically all that is important to know is that right now, all three models show a system moving onto the Pacific Northwest coast, moving into the Rockies with some light snow. The low pressure then moves into the plains, intensifies, and eventually brings heavier snow to the northern Rockies. That is very consistent, and with that baseline being set, we can now start to build off of that. But what do you think is going to happen with this storm? Do you think that we will see our first named winter storm of the year? Comments in the comment section down below. But that is all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like, subscribing, and hitting the bell. And I'll see you guys next time.